Well, good day. This is going to be the fifth video in a series of 5 videos showing you how to do paragraph borders and how to put a caption underneath a picture in Google Docs. So I typed in my text, just straight raw text, and look, I named it raw. But I want it to look more like this. I want a picture of Zig Ziglar, and I want this to be all one big purple block with white letters in it. So let's see if we can do that. First things first is I'm going to center these two lines. I want them centered. So, centered. And let's see. I think they're pretty big letters. Look how big those letters are. I think the bottom ones are a little smaller and the top ones are probably a little bigger. So let's try to do that. We'll make the top ones a little bigger. Maybe, I don't know, let's try 18. What do you think? I think we should make them bold and thick. That's better. Maybe even bigger than 18. Can we make it 24? Whoa, that's too much. Can we just type in our own number? Let's try 20. Okay, I kind of like that. And we'll make this one the same thing. We'll make it bold so it's nice and thick. And we'll make it, what do you say, 14? Yeah, maybe 16. I don't know. You have to play around with it yourself. I think that's pretty good. Let's highlight both of them now because I want to have them all shaded in. I want it to be shaded in purple. So, Format, Borders, and Shading. There it is, Borders and Shading. We want it to be shaded in a background color of, we said purple. We don't have to put in lines at the top or lines on the bottom. That's not going to be important. We'll say apply. So now we have black letters in a purple background, and we want white letters. So I highlight the letters, and I'm going to go up here to the text color and change it to white. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now it's time to put in the picture. So we know we don't insert a picture. How many times do I have to say the same thing? We're going to insert a drawing, right, so that we can put a caption underneath it. A new drawing's fine. We get the drawing canvas. Let's put in an image. This one is Zig Ziglar. I'm going to upload an image. It's in my temp folder, and his name is Zig Ziglar. So that's got to be near the bottom, doesn't it? So here's my picture of Zig Ziglar, but you might notice it's got a bunch of words on it, and he's facing the wrong way. So I look over here, he's facing to the left, but on the one I'm working on, he's facing to the right. So, oh my gosh, we got to do something about that. Well, first things first, I think we should crop it and get just his picture, and we'll cut out this quote. So I'm going to do crop this image. Got these little black lines. I'll scoot them over about like this, about like this. And I think, is he hanging out his arm? I think that's pretty good. All we have to do now is flip it over. So we got to flip it over, and that's underneath Actions. So we go to Actions, and we can rotate. And next to rotate, it says you can flip. We're going to flip it horizontally. Oh my gosh, now he's facing the other way. Hey, that's pretty good. So that was under Actions. You click on your picture, and under Actions, you can rotate. What about flip vertically? That you'd be standing on his head if we did that. Let's look at it anyway. Let's look. Oh man, that's terrible. So we got to flip it horizontally back the way it was before, huh? Let's flip vertically so it's back the way it was. Let's put in a text box. His name is Zig Ziglar. I wonder if that's his real name. He passed away not too long ago. So I'm going to make it just as wide as the picture. I'm going to say just about like that. Let's center this thing. We'll center the text here. That seems right. And we'll make it smaller. We don't want this extra white space. We have no need for that. There, I think about it like that. Oh, what about we can make it italics like we did the other ones. So, italics. Can we make it bold? Might as well. There, what do you think about that? Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So we will save and close. We will make sure we wrap the text. Wrap text. We'll put him over here where he belongs. About like that. Not in the margin now. Keep my margin nice and white. And I'm going to grab the corner and make it much smaller. About like that, maybe. And about like that. Let's see. What do you think? What do you think? How's it look? It's looking pretty good. I kind of like it. Well, that's about all there is to it. It looks good to me.